Welcome back. Spice's 2016 year is being defined by both success and controversy. Her latest controversy being a viral appearance at a function in Kingston last Saturday in honor of Jamaica's athletes and their performance at the 2016 Rio Games.
Let me hear it for all the Rio athletes in the building!
Spice's performance seemed to have generated an air of misplacement, as some thought it was not the right place for the Some Like It singer, given that the event was catered towards a family audience, including television live.
Let's do it my spicy way.
This is the awkward moment that threw Spice in the center of a post-event tailspin.
Me know me good. Everybody does a wine and a boom, boom, boom. Me body a go boom, boom.
The questions everyone is now asking are, why was Spice booked for the event in the first place? Why did she take up the offer? Was she not properly briefed? Spice, once again, on our stage to answer. Spice, so good to have you.
Thank you, Winnie. Thanks
You're in
again.
good spirit.
I am.
From your perspective, what happened?
First of all, I think I wasn't briefed properly. In terms of, I didn't know that my songs selection would have been an issue or a problem. I basically thought that, once I, did the edited version and represented the dancehall culture, then it would be fine. That is happening right now is a shock for me.
Were you aware that it was a family event?
I was aware that it was a family event.
And that it would be live on TV?
I wasn't aware that it would be live on TV. A lot of people say that, oh, she probably should have sung this song or she shouldn't have sung that song, Indicator. Indicator was the song that I was trying to sing when I was on stage, when there was no rhythm. They probably pulled the plug, thinking that, I think Mr. Salmon, his name is, said he got a bit uncomfortable when I was performing. But immediately when I came off stage, the same song Indicator was played for a group of dancers who was skimpily dressed. Like, I'm telling you about short shorts, little tops, and because they had feather, Mr. Salmon said they were representing some Brazilian culture, so it was okay. So I'm getting kind of confused as to why is it not okay for me to perform the same song Indicator, but it's okay for the dancers to dance to it because they're celebrating another culture. So as it is right now, I'm just thinking that they don't accept our dancehall culture. Because when I went on stage, I was getting that. So I was like, I always hear people talk about it. I've never experienced it. When they say, oh, they fight in dance or they don't,
So when you went
culture.
on, when you just appeared, you felt like you were not welcome. Is that what you said before you even started performing?
That's how I felt about in the second song. That's how I felt, to be honest. I mean, I wasn't seeing the faces like upright because, the stage was far away and, I was, up on stage. But when I came off and I, saw videos when they were showing like, the people, some of the people face. Because mind you, I could hear my fans there singing the songs. Like even when they stopped the rhythm, my fans was doing this, beating, giving me drum. Because I had to finish doing it a cappella. So my fans would definitely in the audience, but I'm talking about like the upper class, like the uptown people. Like there were some people that they just didn't want to hear the dancehall culture at all, and that's basically what happened.
Would you have done it the same way if you were to do it again?
I wouldn't have done it the same way because my lesson that I have learned is to get more information on the booking, like the dress code, the song selection. I would have sent the songs, get them approved, stuff like that. All of that would have been dealt with. But let me say, first when I got the booking, I was told that I would be backed by the Rough Cut band. And when I heard that, Rough Cut is the band that's going to be backing you. Mind you, I've been working with Rough Cut for like over 10 years now. Rough Cut has been doing the Sumfest, the Sting, the this, the that. I have no problem or nothing at all to worry about. I don't even have to do a rehearsal when it comes to Rough Cut. Last minute on the day of the show, they told me that, oh, you're going to be using track. We're no longer using Rough Cut. And so once they tell you that you're going to be using track, it leaves you little or, nothing to work with. You just have to play the rhythm and perform or sing the song that's on the rhythm. That's how a track show go different from a band show. And so when I went there with Richie Feelings and he was playing the songs from his laptop. After, when I came off, you know, people from the engineers came to me and they were apologizing, saying that when they were playing the track, they hear some muttering, some muffering, so they had to pull the plug, and that's the reason, so they were apologizing for that. But then the next day, little did they know that it would blow up into this cultural shock, and the whole Jamaica would have take it and run with it, and I said that, you know, that was a disrespect. It's like they didn't want to hear the dancehall culture, and people start to run with it. They start to twist the story and say, I came there with a CD and the CD was scratched and it wasn't working, and all sorts of story. Like they wanted to throw the blame on me, and that is the problem that I'm having.
The outrage was two-sided, wasn't it?
It is two-sided.
Right, and so there were those who thought you were dissed.
Definitely.
And there were those who thought you shouldn't even have been on the show in the first place.
Yes, so there's a big debate now all over, you know, social media, everywhere, you name it. You know, there's a big debate as to whether or not I should have been there, I should have did the song. You know, some say the song was the problem.
How do you feel? Do you think you belong on a show like that, Spice?
You know, if I was briefed properly, and if I was briefed properly, and if they had, you know, given me the impression that they wanted the brand Spice, the metamorphosis into something else, then I would have no problem in adjusting and doing so, and they wouldn't need to question my versatility. I just basically believe that once they hired the brand Spice, that they wanted the brand Spice, because there's so many other artists they could have used. Do you have a message now for the country? Those who watched, who might have been offended? I would like to apologize to anyone who I have offended. And believe you when I say this, I'm innocent, and if I offended you, I done so innocently. I had no intention of offending anyone at all. Of course, I didn't do anything lewd, no profanity, no nothing. So I'm not, you know, it's not like I'm saying, you know, I shouldn't have done that or done that.
Are you losing sleep over it?
You know what? I've been in a lot of controversy before, you know. Yeah. But this is the biggest one. I don't know, I don't even want to get emotional, but I have so many good fans out there that really, really back for me. Like, they're there with me through thick and thin, and that's how I feel.
I hope you can go past this.
I definitely will. I'm a strong woman. You know, I'm a fighter, I'm a strong woman, and so I know that it's not going to get me down and it's not going to hold me back.
Speaking of which, and strong and so on, some are coming out, women in dancehall. There's been this talk about you not helping.
What if you do for them, Winnie? What you mean?
Well, we just had Scarface, who says that to do like what Killer did. What Killer did, Scarface.
Wait, we are reason though, make levels. Yeah. Some of these artists, mostly female, I see doing it. They were never born to become an artist. They were never born with any talent, any real talent. But because you meet somebody and they might be a producer and you feel like you can get on, that is what's mashing up the business. And you have some hypocrite in the business too when you want to be real with the thing. That is what is mashing up the business and mashing up dancehall. Them fling look at auto-tune upon them voice and turn them in an artist, and then them can't go represent and do a good interview. She's saying that I'm not doing what to help female. What she mean? She just coming at the business. She's not even an artist. You were never born with any talent. What are you talking about? Just to get fame and highlight, you think I'm going to start calling up your name, and if you do a song about me, I'm going to answer.
But is she the only one who is saying this? Is she the only one who is saying this?
I think she's following somebody else, because I think recently Gully Bop
Miss Jim
said the same thing, but she's not even an artist herself. So I laugh at these things. It's funny to me, because the person you're talking about, I'm thinking, probably, I know her as Nadisha. I don't know her as no artist. Okay. I know her as Nadisha, girl that used to, you know, sleep around, get around the place just to become popular. That's what I know her as. I don't know her as any artist, really. So I'm kind of.
But do you feel that do you help other females?
I help a lot of females. I don't come and brag and boast and say I just done that or I just did that, and you know. But let me tell you the problem with females in dancehall. They feel like once you come at each other, it's like a crab in a barrel situation. I have to make it to the top. And she at the top, I go pull her down. That's how they feel. That's how they think. She has never called my phone and asked me to do a collab. So how do you walk around and say, oh, she's not doing this and she's not doing that?
So who are some of the ones you support, Spice? Who have you supported in the past? And
Tiana and I have a song coming out.
Yeah.
Tiana and I, we've already voiced the song, a beautiful song. I'm not even going to talk about it because we wanted the video to come out first, and we're in the process of doing the video right now. As you know, Pamputi and I, we have a next song coming out as well together. We did one before, Slim versus Fluffy. Me and Tifa, we did collaborations before as well. Angel and I also have a song coming out. Like, there's not much female out there where, you know, you just say a Spice and a collab, or not every female collab go mesh. You know, Cecile and I, we get along.
You need to address, there's another side to it, because they're talking about calling on, like what Killer would do at shows.
Oh, me go call them on if me not see them no way. Them just start come out of them bed since me start talk about it.
Yes.
Since me start the interview and I say some of the female them sit down at them yard and I talk about nobody now do nothing for them when them never did come out of them bed. And since me come out of my bed and start take up some group of girls and say Team Spice road and we not sleep Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I came here before and I said it. Remember, I did say it.
Okay,
and now them start
so you're indeed helping.
I'm
because
inspiring all of you.
Good.
I'm talking about it. Like, what do you want me to do?
But could you do all of that with what you're doing? You are working so hard, in my view.
And I've never gone to a stage show and see a female want to enter the stage and not call her on. But if me hear a friend, me not call you, but me call you up for. If you go come for an interview and a bash me for no reason, because me not have nothing.
Well, she said that. She said that much.
Me not have nothing. So why you go come now when I say me not do nothing for you? You never ask me if you do a song with you. It's just crazy. They're guided wrongfully.
Yes.
People tell them the wrong things, and they are of the wrong impression that this is how you need to get out there to be highlighted. Call Spice name, a sheet up on the top. That's not how it works. I've been in it for years, and I've worked.
Anyway, another thing
hard.
swirling is that you're celibate. That's swirling out there. Is it true? Is it something I can ask you anyway? I don't even know if I can ask you that. But it seems to be something that we need to ask you. So
I am.
There goes. You are.
I am.
And that you've broken up with your man?
A long time ago, a few months now. A few months. But didn't I see you both together just recently? Must be before that. But we've been separated for a few months now. It just wasn't working out for both of us. And because of that, I just decided to, you know, take my own time, make time for my kids, make time for my career and stuff like that. I don't have time to rush into another relationship. I don't think it's right. And I just want to take my space and do my thing. And, you know, there's so many, you know, man out there who would love to be in a relationship with me, coming at me. I don't want anybody to confuse me. I just want to focus on my career, focus on my goals, my dreams, aspire for, you know, just do what I want and spend some time with my kids. I've been so busy. My schedule is full. It's not enough space to fit in nobody, to be honest. And I just said, you know what? Now is the time for me to do so. So, you know, yes, I am celibate.
And the kids?
The kids are great. I mean, when I have time, you know, I just try my best to spend it with them. And, you know, what a lot of people don't know, you know, the Spice that you don't know out there is not the Spice at home.
Yes.
You know, I love being a mom. I enjoy, you know, growing my kids in the right way. My kids, they speak properly and, you know, they go to good schools. And, you know, I just try to grow them up in a way that I, you know, didn't get the chance to.
I kind of know, though. I kind of know.
No, you kind of know.
All right.
That's good.
Yes. Spice, walk good there.
Thank you.
Take it easy. Thanks for coming and clearing up this for us. All right, there you have her right here on stage, Spice. And stay with us when we come back. The Conscious Queen, Africa.
Vendor and police, soldier and police, state and police, sound man and police, a war. Who make you reach so far is a while now. I know spot a squaddy in a Lana bar. Police.
Thanks for watching our video. If you're not yet a subscriber, click now and be on stage. Always.